In a time before memory, when emperors believed they could command the stars and the dead walked alongside the living, a tomb was sealed, not to rest, but to wait. The key to unlocking it? A single, cursed jade tablet, the Jade Oracle. In 94 BCE, under the reign of Emperor Wu of Han, a secret burial took place beneath Mount Song, one of China's 5 sacred mountains. The man being buried was not royal, but he was feared by kings. His name was Yen Zhen, the emperor's most powerful feng-shi, sorcerer scholar, a man who claimed he could speak to the spirits of heaven and the ancestors below. His predictions had saved kingdoms and doomed many more. When Yen Zhen died mysteriously, his body unmarked, his eyes open, Emperor Wu commanded a tomb to be built, deeper than any before it, lined with mercury rivers and jade walls, to imprison what he called a voice that should never rise again. Buried with him, a solid tablet of green jade, known only in forbidden texts as the Jade Oracle, said to whisper visions to those who dare to touch it. 0 years later, in 2023, a small team of archaeologists led by Dr. Lian Chen, a linguist of dead Chinese dialects, was working in Henan province. Her team stumbled upon a collapsed section of cave wall beneath Mount Song. Behind the wall, perfectly preserved in an airless chamber, was a jade coffin unlike anything in museum records. But it wasn't the coffin that made Dr. Chen freeze. It was what floated above it. A piece of jade, glowing faintly, levitating by a hair's width, humming in an inhuman frequency shaped like a small tablet, etched with script that no one could read. Dr. Chen didn't know it, but she had found the Jade Oracle. That night, as the team camped nearby, the jade tablet was stored in a lead-lined box. But the box didn't stop the dreams. Each team member began experiencing vivid visions, ancient battles, emperors bleeding gold, cities with 2 moons in the sky. Dr. Chen heard her late grandmother's voice calling her in old Xiang dialect, a tongue she hadn't heard spoken since she was 6. Then came the writing. On the team's whiteboard each morning were characters no one remembered writing, predictions, names, dates that had not yet come to pass. One read, "Rain shall fall red on the 9th day. Do not return to the tomb." On the 9th day, it rained iron-rich red water from a broken cloud above Mount Song. Historical scrolls unearthed in a nearby temple revealed Yen Zhen's final writings, long lost. They warned of a jade artifact that was never meant to be seen again. When jade turns to voice, the veil between past and present thins. Do not ask it questions, for it will answer all and ask something in return. Ignoring the warnings, Dr. Chen activated the oracle by placing it under moonlight, as depicted on the old scroll. The jade spoke not in sound, but directly into their thoughts. It told secrets from the Han Dynasty no one could have known. The emperor's forbidden alchemy experiments. The shadow empress who ruled from behind a wall of servants. A future empire that would rise not in Asia, but in the land of Red Tree, a place that did not yet exist on maps. Then it asked, "Shall I tell you your own end, Lian Chen?" She said no. Her assistant, Jian, said yes. The next morning, Jian was found catatonic, hands blackened as if frostbitten, mumbling in a dialect unknown even to AI translators. 1 week later, the tomb was resealed. Official records say the dig was halted due to mercury contamination, but whispers in archaeology circles say otherwise. Some claim Dr. Chen disappeared that night along with a jade tablet. Others say she still walks the archives of Beijing University, but her shadow arrives 1 second before she does. The rest of the team? Every member has had at least one family member die under unusual circumstances since. They say jade is the stone of immortality. But sometimes, immortality is not a gift. It is a voice that never stops whispering, even when you beg it to be silent. What did the Jade Oracle truly say? What truths lie buried with Yen Zhen? Maybe some knowledge should remain in the dark. See you on another one. Best regards. Folktales of Many Tribes.